Hello. I wanted to talk to you about your websites, but in particular, I wanted to talk to you about something I saw when I was on holiday in Mexico that I thought, right, I'm going to remember that and tell you about it when I get back because it relates to your websites. So, this is what it was. I was looking for somewhere to eat, and we were walking up and down this main road in a big city, and couldn't find anywhere. And it wasn't because there wasn't places, there were loads of them, but they were all like really hard to see what they were. So there's all these buildings that had signs outside, obviously some kind of cafe or restaurant, but because it was really hot, they had all their doors shut and all the windows shut, obviously to keep the air conditioning in, but also they had tinted windows, so you couldn't see in. And they didn't have any kind of menus outside or any idea of what kind of food they served. So all we knew was that they were restaurants or cafes, but other than that, no clue. And I was like, from a marketing point of view, I was like going, this is ridiculous. How can we have any idea if we want to go into this establishment if it doesn't give us some taster or some kind of idea about what they serve in there, what kind of food it is, what kind of vibe it is, anything, without me having to open the door and go in, which I hate doing. I hate doing that in like the UK anyway, going into like a building that you don't know anything about, you don't know who's in there, and you kind of expect everyone to look at you. But doing that abroad is even worse as a tourist. I hate it. And so I always want to feel like I kind of know what I'm getting myself into before I go. So I was like having all these thoughts, thinking what crappy business it is, that they're not helping the person outside to know what's inside. And it made me think about your websites, because the amount of therapist websites I see that are kind of like the website version of that, i.e. they say they do massage. But that's pretty much kind of like all they say. It might have a list of qualifications. If you're lucky, it will have a picture of the actual therapist. And if you're even luckier, it will have a name of the therapist. But so often, they don't kind of give an idea about what to expect, what the vibe is. They don't have images of the inside. They don't show you what the treatment room is going to be like. They don't have a really nice about page which tells you all about the therapist and why they do what they do and how they can help you. The whole thing is just set up to really make it difficult, to choose, but also to trust that the person is the right person, but also to have confidence that you can book a treatment and that you're going to be spending your money wisely. Because what happened to me when I was not wanting to go inside these restaurants, really basically intimidated by them, was exactly what happens with people who are looking at your website and who don't know whether to book or not, because they're trying to make that decision to book, and you want to make it so easy for them. You want to make them feel like they've come to a place that's exactly right for them. So there's no blacked out windows, there's no shut doors with no signs outside. It's the opposite. Instead, it's like super welcoming, super accommodating, super transparent. You want photos of you. You want descriptions of you. You want things to be in your voice, not like business voice or massage therapist voice. It needs to be you. Even if you have a video of, coming in to your space and what your treatment area looks like, that just adds so much value, because it immediately takes away that level of not knowing. What else could you have? Testimonials from clients, yes, but what about video testimonials from clients? Even better. And over and over and over again, you want to be calling out who your ideal client is, what your niche is, who you work with predominantly, what problems you solve predominantly, so that the person landing on that website just feels like they have all the information they need, and they're not going to feel intimidated or embarrassed or shy or scared of taking that next step, which is to either have a call with you or to book a treatment with you. So don't be a Mexican restaurant. Be an amazing therapist and showcase that in your website, so that people find it super, super easy to make that decision to book with you. Okay, hope that helps. Bye-bye.